Good morning and welcome back to a brand new year and today's lessons on science. I really did miss you guys on the break, and today I want to brighten things up a little bit, and we're going to talk about light and how light travels in a straight line. So, this is a really pretty light. I love the way that it reflects off of our board here. You can see all the colors. But how am I going to prove that this light from each of these ends here goes in a straight line? We're going to have to investigate. So, put on your lab coats, fake lab coats, whatever, and we're going to start being scientists. So, right now, I'm going to turn this off for a second. And it says, we will investigate to determine if light travels in a straight line. How are we going to prove that? Think. Now, after we do some proving up here, we are going, or you are going, it says I will, which means you will, use a light to prove light travels in a straight line and write a sentence explaining how you know it goes in a straight line. So let's think first about what a straight line is. Now, this is a good example. This wire is pulled in a straight line, but no matter how I twist it, the electricity is still going to go in that wire. So it doesn't have to travel in a straight line. It can go in a curved line, wherever the wire takes it. But light can't do that. Light must go in a straight line. It's the only way it travels. So how could I prove it? Well, one way is we could turn back on our magical light, and we can look at it and see all the beautiful colors. And I can look at all those colors on our board back there. Isn't that gorgeous? But now, if I put something in front of it, I am blocking that light and it's not showing except for the part that's exposed. So I am blocking the light, and since the light can't go around this board, it can't show up on our board back there. So that's one way we could prove that light goes in a straight line with our fancy dancy light. Let's put that away, and we're going to find another way to show that light goes in a straight line. So one way I'm going to do it is I have a board here. And my board, I have just taped a piece of paper with a hole in it. Got one on both ends. We're going to see if we can do both ends. And I have a flashlight. Boom. It's a bright flashlight. And you can see, boy, it really lights up our "Don't be afraid to stand out" sign. It can put a spotlight right on it. And that's a pretty big spotlight because it's a pretty strong flashlight. But if I put it back here behind the card is, remember that word, opaque. It's opaque. It won't let light shine through it. But it's got a hole in it. So let's see if we can use that. Oh, look, I am lighting up the N and the A and the T through that one little hole. But it's not lighting up the whole sign. It's only going through that one little hole in our card. So that proves to me that light can't go around the card. It has to go through the hole. And to do that, it must be a straight line, because if it went around the card, it would be lighting up a big spotlight, just like that. But instead, we just get that one little hole that I've made in the card to light up our N or our D or just the black spot. So there's another way we prove that light didn't travel around, didn't go around the card, didn't come out and go around this way, say, oh, I can't go through, so I'm going to go around. No, it just went through the hole. And I'm going to see if I can get the light. Oh, there. Oh, I got it going through the hole on the other side. So if it were dark, we would see our light. There it is, a little tiny light going through. It's on the N. It's hard to see because I keep moving it. There, oh, there it is. So the light travels through this hole, goes to the next card with another hole, and it's shown right there on the end. So it had to be a straight line, otherwise the whole thing would have been lit up. So what are some ways that you might prove that light goes in a straight line? I love seeing your videos. They are so cool. And if you want to make a video and upload it, I can't wait to see you prove how light travels in a straight line. You can even see it reflecting here. So you can do it with cards and holes. You can do it by blocking the light and saying, see, it is on the board, not on the board, on the board, not on the board, on the sign, not on the sign. If it were going in squiggly lines, it could go all around, but it doesn't. Just one straight line. So remember, your job today is, I will use a light to prove light travels in a straight line. You can use a lamp, you can use a flashlight, you can use a little flashlight, anything that puts out light. And, remember that and, write a sentence explaining how I know it goes in a straight line. Now, I'm going to give you a blank document at the end of this lesson. It's going to be in classroom, right under the video. You can attach a video in the text box there. You can type your sentence. Remember, a sentence is a swag sentence. Starts with a capital letter, written neatly, a space between words, and ends in punctuation. And since you're telling me something, it'll be a period. I have one here, but it's hard to see. So make sure I see your punctuation at the end. I love you. I can't wait to see you. Bye.